I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be, what's good? It's the #1 chief rocker in Knicks universe, your main man's Uncle Freezy in the building. Bim. Let's go. Y'all want this party started right? Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? Let's go. Get that energy up. Man, I'm mad excited to be in the spot and rock with y'all, man. Listen. This ain't no fake or phony energy, man. Listen. My people is in the building, and I'm glad to see y'all. Don't care nothing about no numbers and none of that stuff. I'm just glad to see my people. Wacko, what's good? Mo Musa in the building. Jamie Peralta in the building. Forbes is Phil is in the building. Let's go. Bo Ismail. Let's go. Get that energy up. Pudge Nice in the building. Ed Winning. What's good? Fabian Williams is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. But let me first do this. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Scream. Let's go, party people. Mr. Vince is in the building. What's good, my brother? I see you. What's going on, man? Andrew College is in the building. Good morning, good morning, good mornings. Man, it's the holiday, man. We in a good mood. Man, it's good to see y'all, man. I hope everybody had a very, very, very merry whatever event that you did. However you celebrated your holiday, however you did it, whatever your belief. I hope you had fun, and I hope you were safe. Bim. Man. I'm excited, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. The first things first. There's a lot of stuff I talked about. I kind of did a pre-show earlier. I was supposed to. So I was sitting here at the computer, clackety-clack, trying to catch up on some stuff. Andrew Torres is in the building. Ivory 10 in the building. I was working on some stuff, man. I was working on some OBS. I was working on some personal stuff. Working on some other things, man, to try to have y'all experience be as dope as possible. You know, it's all about the experience. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the experience. Right? So I'm working on some stuff, and I was like, let me whip it out. Because I was going to try it after the new year. I was going to try it for... So the deal is... So I have a little bit of more time in my schedule, just a little bit. So what I was going to do is do a Mets channel also. So I'm going to do a Mets channel also, probably starting full-fledged in January, but I'm doing some test run this week, right? So cranking up OBS and to see, you know what I'm saying, how good I can make it look. And I was like, let me try it this morning. Let me see. Let me try it this morning. So I tried it this morning, and it was a bam, 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 bam. So I got to get back to the drawing board, but that's what we're gonna be looking at, man, going forward. Man, gonna try to give y'all the dope experience possible. But let me talk about these Knicks. Let me do blue tears, orange tears, orange tears first. Bam, Uncle Freezy, stop getting ahead of yourself. Right on the Knicks Morning Drive, I do a quote from a great American poet. I always do a quote from a great American poet, right? So let me see. Let me think of one right off the top of my head. Should I quote the great American poet Prodigy? Yes. And I dedicate this piece of poetry to the Eastern Conference outside of the Knicks. And it goes, there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walk around with your head down, scared to look. You shook because there's no such things as halfway crooks. That is from the great American poet Prodigy. But let me talk to y'all about something real quick, man. Let me talk to y'all about something real quick. I'm impressed by these New York Knicks, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm impressed by the Knicks. And don't be talking about, oh, Uncle Freezy he just be saying, he just be talking. I ain't gotta talk. I don't have to. I don't have to listen, I don't have to do that. I'm not motivated to waste time. I'm not motivated to shoot people to gas. I'm not motivated to pull people's leg. Right? I don't have to. I do get enjoyment, though, out of stimulating conversations. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know me. When conversations be whack, y'all can see the look on my face. I mean, so let me say this. I'm really excited about the direction of this team. Right? And here's why. So I have some disappointment too, but I'm going to start with why I'm excited. I think RJ Barrett has turned the corner. I think RJ Barrett has turned the corner. I think RJ Barrett is about to become, right now, in real time, as we watch him, I think RJ Barrett is about to become a borderline all-star. I think RJ Barrett is about to become a borderline all-star right now. Right now. I think RJ Barrett is probably better than a lot of people that we say we want to trade him for. Right? RJ Barrett is better than a lot of players that are rumored that we throw in the rumor mill. A lot of people that we say, man, I would trade this guy. I would give up RJ for this guy. RJ better than him. all these names, like all these mid names that we throw out here in Knicks universe, RJ Barrett is better than him. Right? And I'm telling you guys, even after RJ Barrett had a bad shooting game on Christmas Day, I'm here to tell you, I think RJ has turned the corner. And I know people will, you know how people keep receipts, right? You know how we keep receipts? Uncle Freezy, just a month ago, you said right now RJ Barrett playing like trash. Hey, man, right then, RJ Barrett was playing like trash. But Uncle Freezy, you said right now RJ Barrett might be the worst player. Yep, right then, in that moment, he was. But what about right now? What about right now? Hey, Miss Geraldine is in the building. Miss Geraldine, I put up some short videos for y'all, man. Oh, thank you again to the members and to the Patreons, man. I got to keep thanking y'all. I got to keep doing that. Show y'all my appreciation for y'all. I'm here to tell you now. I listen. I don't try to be ahead of the curve with buzz topics. I do try to be ahead of the curve with stimulating conversations, though, right? Like I'm not going to sit here at this microphone on a holiday week when we all got time off, and I could be somewhere like warming up leftovers from. Don't judge me because y'all do the same. Y'all do the same thing. Don't judge me. Y'all do the same thing, man. Y'all do the same thing. Y'all know y'all tip to the refrigerator and warm up leftovers. Y'all know y'all do that. Y'all know y'all do that. Y'all know y'all tip to the refrigerator and be like, there's still some beef ribs in here from the other day. So I don't have his percentages here right in front of me. I didn't look them up. I am going by the eye test. This last 5 or 6 games or so, it feels like to me that RJ Barrett has turned the corner. And it makes me feel good about this team. RJ Barrett's defense is better. His efficiency is up. Now, on Christmas Day, his shot didn't go, but so what? Keep playing. Just keep playing hard, man. That's all that matters to me. Just keep playing hard. Here's the other part about it. It appears to me that we are getting the every other year Julius. Now, next season, Julius Randle is going to be trash. Just get ready for it. Be prepared for that. But this season, Randle is having his up season. Randle is up and down, push-ups. Push-ups. Up and down. That's Randle, right? Bad season, good season. Bad season, good season. Bad season, very good season. Right? Randle is having a good season. That we can't deny. For those that can't appreciate Randle having a good season, honestly, there's no way anybody will ever please you. There's no pleasing you. Even if we had Giannis, you'd be like, he take too long shooting free throws. Here is where things get a little dicey for me. It's two things. My first thing is I think Tibbs is maybe putting too much on Quentin Grimes. I like Grimes and I want him to play, right? I like Grimes and I want him to play, right? I want him to play a lot. But Tibbs, this dude ain't played 80 games yet. And not only are you playing him 36, 37, 38 minutes, you put him on the other team's best scorer in the crunch. Now, maybe he is built for it. Maybe he's built for it, right? I just saw a spider in here. But anyway, maybe Grimes is built for it. Man. But that Chicago game, bro. That Chicago game, I was thinking like, Tibbs, come on, dog. Don't do this to the. This is how you ruin some kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw Grimes went to the free throw line, and y'all saw it too. Y'all saw it because Mike Breen said it. Mike Breen was like, Grimes is looking extremely nervous going to the free throw line. And Grimes was looking shook at the free throw line. And so during that game, I was nervous for that kid. I was nervous for Grimes. Because as much as we joke and as much as we fight over Quentin Grimes, all of us want Quentin Grimes to be successful. All of us. And Grimes in that moment was looking terrified. And as much as we say stupid stuff like ham sandwich, Klay Thompson, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, all the stuff that we say about Grimes, man, listen, it's in everybody's best interest for this kid to be good. Everybody. If you're a Knicks fan, it's in everybody's best interest for all of our players to be good. Right? All of them. But Grimes in that moment, you could tell Grimes in that moment mentally had his hands full. And Tibbs watched him miss them free throws, right? He missed the free throws, so what? But Tibbs also left him in the game, and DeMar DeRozan hit the game winner on him. See, the free throws part, even though I didn't like it, I was okay with it. Right? Because ultimately, it was Quentin Grimes and the rim. Right? Ultimately, it was Quentin Grimes versus the rim. And he missed both shots, so what? He can get in the gym and fix that, right? The game winner, though. See, as I rewound, right, to last year, in the same situation, RJ Barrett guarded DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar DeRozan missed that shot at the buzzer and the Knicks win. Right? See, now y'all feeling. I don't know if y'all are gonna agree with me about Grimes, right? I don't know if y'all gonna agree with me about Grimes or not. In this case, I'm not really looking for that. What I'm really looking for is this. I don't want to have these kids ruined. right? And listen, I know a lot of Knicks fans gonna be like, "He a grown man, Uncle Freezy. You a big softy. Why you worried about the kids? They get a check too." I understand that. But I've been a Knicks fan too long to watch these kids get thrust into these moments, and then something happened, and then all the potential that they had is kind of flushed down the toilet. They go into like a slump for a very long time, like Quickly, like Obi, like Frank, like Knox, like all these kids that you thrust too much on them too fast, they get ruined, and it takes them forever to climb out of a slump. I know this is not what y'all want to hear, right? And I'm sorry if I don't always tell y'all what y'all want to hear. I'm sorry. But man, watching Grimes in that thing frustrated me, man. I would rather have seen DeMar DeRozan hit that shot over RJ Barrett and wonder why Tibbs didn't have Grimes on him than Grimes hit that shot. I mean, then DeRozan hit that shot on Grimes and have people question if Grimes is a good defender or not. I would rather, in this case, and I know it sounds like a softy, man, soft Knick fan. Yo, he get a check. Thought you said Grimes is 3-and-D. Right. Right. But we gotta look at the big picture. Matter of fact, after that shot, I'm gonna look at Grimes defense. The Knicks played Philly on Christmas Day, right? I'm gonna check to see how their guards did against us after that shot. That was Sunday, right? I'm gonna check to see what Philly's guards did against our guards after that shot. Okay. So after that game, James Harden scored 29. Melton scored 15. Shake Milton scored 8. Matisse Thybulle only played 4 minutes. He didn't take a shot. And in that same game, Quentin Grimes played 39 minutes. He was 4 of 9, 2 for 7 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 fouls. Grimes had 10 points. So Grimes had a Grimes type game. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about Grimes. In that game, Grimes played 39 minutes. RJ Barrett played 43 minutes. Julius Randle played 40 freaking minutes. Ivory 10 says, this is New York. Eventually, everyone will get questioned and doubted. That's why it's the toughest place to play. Right. No, I feel you. East Blue Drew, if I can find it, bro, I'll see. I saw it, though. My man said George Niang ain't nobody, bro. He said he hadn't seen teams go under the screen against him since high school or college. Who is George Niang? I wouldn't trade Sri McCulloch for George Niang right now. Who is George Niang? He ain't nobody. Somebody gave him a microphone and he started talking. There's a lot of people like that on the internet. There are a lot of people out here on the internet that get a microphone and start talking basketball. That don't mean they know anything. I'm concerned. And here's my other concern too. Just real quick. I'm excited about some stuff and I'm concerned about some stuff. Right? And I'm not trying to shift the mood back and forth. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do back and forth like a cameo song. I don't want to do that. Right? I don't want to do that. I'm concerned about Jalen Brunson always getting hurt. I'm concerned about Jalen Brunson always getting hurt. Now, when I say that, I don't mean that as a slight towards Jalen Brunson. That's not what this is. That's not. This is not that type of party. Okay. All right. Pudge Knight says JB ain't always hurt. Come on, Pudge. What game you watching? What game you watching? Now, there's a difference between being hurt and being injured. Now, if you're saying that Jalen Brunson is not always injured, that's one thing. And we can agree to that. But saying that Jalen Brunson is not always hurt, then you watching something totally different than 99% of Knicks fans. Right? Yeah, Pudge Knight says, when has he been out? So that's the difference. Being hurt and being injured are two different things. Right? When has, because you could say, one could say, well, when has Jalen Brunson ever missed a game? And then I would counter, when's the last time you seen Jalen Brunson play a game when he has not left the court hurt? When's the last time you saw a Knicks game where Jalen Brunson did not leave the game hurt? Yeah, think about it. If you're thinking about it right now, you know that there's something to it. Right. Plus, I said in Dallas. I agree. No, man. In Dallas. Yeah, right. Y'all get what I'm saying. Jalen Brunson is taking a pounding at that position. Jalen Brunson is often hurt. Now, I'm not saying that he's not tough, because he is. I'm not saying that he's not tough, because he is. But what I'm saying, though, is it's about time for us to get Jalen Brunson some help. Being a primary ball handler on an NBA team by yourself is a job. It's a job, man. Bro, you got to be, bro, it's a task. Jalen Brunson needs help. And right now, at this moment, Deuce McBride ain't it. At this moment, Derrick Rose ain't it. And at this very moment, Emmanuel Quickley is not it. Right? In order for this offense to thrive like we want it to, like a well-oiled machine, and I know, that's just a phrase, right? Well-oiled machine, we want it to run like in order for us to have this offense not skip a beat when Jalen Brunson is not on the floor, we need to get a Jalen Brunson type player. Or a point guard, a facilitator, a playmaker, a secondary guy, right? Not a guy that's going to, I'm not talking about trading Obi for a point guard. No, that's not what I'm saying. But can we go get a guy Is there a guy out there on the scrap heap that could just take 10 minutes off of Jalen Brunson's workload? Is there a guy that we could go that's dependable? That say Jalen Brunson does need to miss a game. Say we have 2 games in 5 days. You can let Brunson play one game, let him sit the other, and then he'd have 4 days off back to back just to rest. Is there a guy like that we could go get? And not as a replacement to anybody, man. I don't want to. So I'm in this weird spot, man. I'm in this weird spot where I know the Knicks need a superstar, but I have faith in the team as is. It's the reason why I'm up here in my feelings about Grimes, right? And I know we joke about Grimes all the time, and sometimes we might take stuff too far, but whatever. We do this, like, all of us get in this community to have fun. We get in this community to have fun and to educate, just rock or whatever, right? But in reality, you don't want to see anything bad happen to Grimes, right? Stupid headphones, man. I need to get some real headphones, man. Salute you. Hey, everybody that came in. Salute to everybody that came in, man. My bad. My bad for not acknowledging. My bad. This crazy Grimes thing has me in my feelings, though, for some reason, right? This thing about Grimes has me thinking, like, I hope Grimes is not ruined. I hope Grimes is not ruined, man. I hope this kid is New York tough. But it's hard being tough in New York, man. No matter how tough you are, New Yorkers, man, it's relentless pressure. It's a non-forgiving pressure that's always, it's like the octopus squeeze. It's like the mamba just constantly squeezing you. You got to be built for it. And I'm hoping Grimes is that. And I'm hoping McBride is that, right? I'm hoping Quickly is that. I don't want to see these dudes leave, man. What I'd like to see is that these young kids grow. What I like to see, and this is just me in this moment, right? Early in the season, I was like, I don't care who is here. As long as we win a championship, I'll rock with anybody, right? But the more I see these young kids play and give it all on the floor, bro, I'm like, man, I don't want to win a championship in a particular way, but it would be nice. It would be nice to see homegrown talent win a championship. Let me put it that way. Right? I hope I have all that Grimes stuff out of my system, man. Because as much as we joke about Klay Thompson, who's the greatest, as much as we joke about him either being Jerry West or a ham sandwich, you don't want to see something bad happen to him. You hope the kid develop and be a good player for the Knicks. All this stuff aside, man, I saw him miss them free throws and he looked shook. He looked scared. And so you asking, like, how are you looking scared at home? How are you looking scared at home? Right? How you looking scared at home? So for all the Grimes people out there, man, hey, man, for all the Grimes people out there, the Grimes Hive, I'm not in it. I'm not in the Grimes Hive. Like I'm not getting ready to say, December 28th is St. Grimes Day. I'm not going that far, right? But what I would say is you would hope this kid develops into something great. Because as a Knicks fan, you get tired of seeing your young kids kind of thrown to the wolves, right? And so here's the thing. People always say, man, they get paid, they professional, they grown men. Throw them to the wolves and see if they can survive, right? I know y'all heard that saying a lot, and I know y'all watch these movies. Throw them to the wolves, right? Yo, do you know how fat wolves are? These wolves don't even have to hunt. You throwing food to the wolves, they don't even have to hunt no more. Don't throw them to the wolves. Let the wolves starve. Let the wolves hunt. Why are we feeding wolves? Protect Grimes. He ain't even played 80 NBA games yet. Protect him. Protect McBride. Protect Sims. Let these kids grow organically, bro. Don't be trying to throw them out there. And I don't care if he asked for that assignment or not. I'd have told him no. Last year, in the same situation, RJ Barrett guarded DeMar DeRozan in that situation in Chicago. And RJ Barrett made him throw up an air ball. This year, you take RJ Barrett off of that assignment and you put Grimes on him, and he hits the game winner on Grimes and fouled him. I don't care nothing about people saying they get checks too. I don't care nothing about that. You got to think about the end game. You can't think about the start of a race. You got to think about the end of the race. Right? Hey, so Ivory 10 says, now it's protect the kids, not play the kids. Come on, Ivory, don't do that. You're too smart for that, bro. Come on. Ivory, don't do that. That's how weird narratives get made, bro. You got to clarify. You need to clarify that. Because think about this. Now it's protect the kids, not play the kids. Who said not to play the kids? Who said? Chat, did anybody in here say not to play the kids? I'm looking. I'm looking. I don't know if anybody said don't play the kids. Did anybody say don't play the kids? I'm trying to figure it out. Did anybody say don't play the kids? Just trying to figure it out. Okay. So Ivory says you're saying to protect Grimes. How do you protect him if he's in the game? Okay. I ain't following that up, man. Just all right. I'm gonna give Ivory some coffee. Maybe it's early. Maybe it's early. It might, yeah. I hate when ESPN do that. ESPN to just randomly start a thing in your ear. Evergreen G says free Cam, fire Tibbs. Okay. And East Blue Juice says all the kids, Freezy. That means Cam too. Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. I'm not disputing that. I'm not trying to pick a fight on the play the kids thing. What I said was in that situation last year, Tibbs put RJ Barrett on him and DeMar DeRozan missed those shots. This year he put Grimes on him. So the Jalen Brunson thing, hey, y'all, listen. The Jalen Brunson thing, man, the Knicks have to get another point guard, man. The Knicks have to get another point guard. Not a guy that's going to take minutes from Grimes. Yeah, I said it, Grimes. That's right. Not a guy that's going to take minutes from Grimes or IQ or from Deuce, but a guy that's going to give Jalen Brunson a break at point guard. Not Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is a combo guard now. If Derrick Rose was 6'8", he'd be a forward. That's how I view Derrick Rose right now. If Derrick Rose was 6'9", he'd be a stretch 4. Derrick Rose don't look for other guys. He might mentor other guys, but the way they use Derrick Rose right now, Derrick Rose is a bucket off the bench. Derrick Rose right now is a bucket. You know, it's one of those things. I don't know if that's what he's evolved into or if that's what Tom Thibodeau wants him to do. But when we watch the game, Derrick Rose doesn't facilitate. You don't see Derrick Rose manipulating defenses, pulling bigs away from the basket, opening up the floor for guys like Obi Toppin. You don't see Derrick Rose running actions that get him against a big and Obi against a small to get Obi, you know what I'm saying, good looks. You don't see that. You don't see that, man. We need that. We need that guy, right? I don't know who is available right now at the moment because for the most part, you really don't know what a team's motivation is right now. Right? You don't know what these teams want to do. It's early. You don't know what teams motivate. It's still December. You don't know who's going to tank and who's going to go for it. You don't know who's getting returning players back. You don't know who's setting up for a run. You have all these different things in your mind. You don't know exactly what teams are going to do. So it's hard to say gauge the market and know who's available. Like you don't know how much, for instance, not saying he's the guy, but you don't know how much Rajon Rondo has left in the tank. You don't know what the asking price is for Dennis Schroeder, right? You don't know if the Pistons are thinking about parting ways with Corey Joseph. We don't know these things yet. And that's what makes it difficult. You know, you don't know. Right? Evergreen G says, when does the market? It's open now, man. The market is always open until the trade deadline. Teams generally don't trade, though, until December 15th because you can't trade an NBA player that recently signed a contract for 60 days. So if the season starts, say, on the 17th, then for the most part, it's 60 days after the 17th. For those guys, for the ones that recently signed contracts. But for the people that already had existing contracts, you can trade them whenever, up until the trading deadline. But I say all of this not because I don't think Jalen Brunson is effective, because I do. I think Jalen Brunson at 100%, I'm talking about health-wise, I say about 80, 85%. Jalen Brunson at 80, 85% is a very good point guard. But we can't have a dinged up Jalen Brunson limping through the season. You don't want that. No team wants that. If you're the Knicks, what type of move do you make though? What type of move do you make? Do you go old school? Any old school fans in here? Any old school Knicks? If you old school, do you go out and get a veteran point guard that's chasing the ring? That's ring chasing? Do you go get a guy that's probably like sitting on somebody's bench? You know what I'm saying? Just getting his check, making sure his house payment paid, but he just want to make one more run at a championship. maybe he signed with a team just to stay in the league, and now the opportunity is there for him to go to a team that has a shot, and he just want to have the last few, you know what I'm saying? The last few, you know what I'm saying, months of his career or whatever. Last couple of years of his career, he just want to chase a ring. Any old school fans out here that want to see that, want to see the Knicks do that? Let me see. I'm gonna look at teams, right? ESPN makes me so mad with this player playing in my ear. And just found out my niece is friends with Jaden Springer. That's hilarious. Just found that out this weekend. She was like, you know who Jaden Springer is? Yes, I know Jaden Springer. That's hilarious, by the way. So do you go to say, nobody has guards? I'm looking here at guards, bro. I don't see any. I don't see any guards out here, y'all. I don't see any guards out here. Y'all see any guards out here on the market? Anybody that y'all feel like can help? Hey, Pudge Knight says Eric Gordon expiring contract. Okay. I think Eric Gordon has what, 2 years left? That's what I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Hey, Jerry Fitz says Tyus Jones. Is that the one in San Antonio or the one in Memphis? I would like the San Antonio one because Memphis is not giving up the Memphis one. So there's an old school mindset that I have, like you know, do you go out and get that veteran point guard that just hanging on in the league that probably has a little bit left in the tank and would give it all to the Knicks? Give it all to the Knicks in order for the Knicks to win a chip. Is there anybody out there like that we can go get? Just a little bit left in the tank where we could maybe give like just something small. Let me go to depth chart. I think depth chart would. Hi, there are no guards out here. There are no guards out here, y'all. I'm looking, but I don't see any. I don't see any on a team that'd be willing to give him up. Let me rephrase that. Oh boy. Guess what team I landed on? Oh, Devontae Graham. That's right. Chris Dunn. Pat Bev, I don't know. I don't know. But y'all see what I mean, right? If you're an old school Knicks fan, would you go get that guy? The guy with just a little bit left in the tank. The guy that's like just trying to pay off some stuff before he get out of the league and maybe take a local TV job. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the type of guy I'm talking about. Like maybe 10 years ago, he was an all-star, and now he just hanging on in the league. He just trying to pay off the major bills before he retire. You know what I'm saying? And take like a local TV job, on set, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about like a Patty Mills type guy, a Corey Joseph type guy. I wonder if the Nets would trade Patty Mills. That type of guy. A champion, a former champion. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who would come in and just be that backup guy. I don't see that guy. I don't see that guy, y'all. And I'm looking desperately. Not a John Wall. That's too much. John Wall, that's too much stuff that go along with that. Hey, y'all, I don't think that guy is out here. I'm looking. I don't think that guy is out here. So Evergreen says Rubio. Goran Dragic, Ivory, I'm with you. I could see us doing a Goran Dragic. I could see us doing a Goran Dragic. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. My dog is going crazy. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, y'all. I have a 9-month-old pit bull puppy. And I know. Go. I have a 9-month-old pit bull puppy that thinks life revolves around him. That's a good thing, by the way. New school Knicks fans. New school Knicks fans. Do you think it's time for the Knicks to pull off a major move? And if not, when? When is it time? Any new school fans in the building? Any new school Knicks fans in here? New school Knicks fans. Is it time to make a move? And if the time is now, what is the move that you want? Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Hey, you said Eric Bledsoe was a free agent? Did he get waived? Let me check to see. Let me check and make sure. Eric Bledsoe, the Portland Trailblazers? Eric Bledsoe on Portland? What's going on? When did he sign with Portland? Am I wrong? Eric Bledsoe with Portland? Wait a minute. Chat, what's going on? Yo, DSJ says the more important question is the regime capable of pulling off a big trade? No, DSJ, that's not a better question. That's not a better question, bro. That's for the pessimists. The pessimist will always say something along those lines like, I don't know. Bledsoe's in China? Okay. 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 What I would say, DSS says not better, but important. Okay. Chef NYK is in the building. Hey, we looking forward to seeing you, bro. February. Them. New school Knicks fans. What are we gonna do? Is there a move out there to be made? Is there a move out there to be made? You want to do something big? Name it. Name your move. Because right now, I think the Knicks front office understands that Jalen Brunson needs help. And they should have been knew that. But Almighty Finesse says OG Anunoby. RJ Barrett is better than him. What do we need him for? RJ Barrett better than him. We don't need Scotty Barnes. RJ is better than him. We don't need OG Anunoby. RJ Barrett is better than him. We don't need those type of guys. Evergreen G says fire Tibbs. Okay. For what? You fire Tibbs and then what? Evergreen G. Come on, you too smart for that, Evergreen G. Evergreen, I expect more out of you than that, bro. You just said fire Tibbs and then what? Then what? Wiz says, but seriously, Kuzma, and then what? What are you trading for Kuzma? RJ Barrett's better than him. Julius Randle is better than him. Why are we trading for Kuzma? Are you going to sit RJ or sit Randle for Kyle Kuzma? And Wiz, you old school, Wiz. You not new school. Why are you saying Kyle Kuzma? Miss Geraldine says, no, because we don't have a championship team. We're more than one piece away. Right. I get it. I respect that. Shout out to Time is Money TV. I think Time is Money TV says, Jimmy Butler, he might blow it up. They might. They may. But in the Miami Heat is shrewd too, by the way. I'm with Miss Geraldine on this one, kinda. I'm with Miss Geraldine on this one, kinda. I'm in this position where I like the progress that Grimes, McBride, and Quickly are making. I don't know what Obi is going to look like after he comes back from injury, right? What's this team going to look like when Obi gets back, right? And I think the first question that we should definitely get an answer to is Jalen Brunson hurt or injured? And if he's injured, how long is he going to be out? If he's hurt, can we manage until he gets healthy? Dripmore is in the building. What's good, man? Well, what I would say to everybody is this. If you're in a position that you want to see a shakeup, you got to remember what a shakeup is. A shakeup is a shakeup. That's what it is. That's why you call it that. So if you're trying to shake things up, remember things are going to be unsettled for a while. That's why you do a shakeup. That's why you shake things up. If you merely want to make things better, help support what you already have, then remember, you're not trading for superstars. Oh, boy. Benny is in here. Hold on, y'all. Man, I thought they was in there. I thought they was in there fighting by that fireplace. Thought they was in there fighting by that fireplace, boy. They'll learn today. But yeah, my thing is, what stance do you want to take? Do you want to shake it up? Are you really hell bent on trading Julius Randle? Or do you want to trade Randle away because you don't want Randle? Or do you just feel like Randle is the piece that could get you another player? Because mindset is everything in this approach. The way you approach things mentally is everything. Do you just want to get rid of Randle? I don't know why you would, but I'm asking you. Do you just want to get rid of Randle? Right? Or do you think he's the most attractive piece that you have? Right? Or do you want to get a complimentary piece for RJ and for Randle and for Brunson? And if you do that, if you keep RJ, if you keep Brunson, if you keep Randle, that means one of these young kids, maybe two of them may have to go. Right? I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I saw Time Is Money TV said the Jimmy Butler thing. That's intriguing to me. I don't know. I guess it depends on what the Knicks give up, because I don't want to see the Knicks give up Grimes and RJ for Butler. I don't necessarily. I don't know if I'd like to see that. I guess we'd have to see what the trade package is for that. Ultimately, I think the Knicks have to make some type of acquisition. The Knicks have to make some type of acquisition. I think we have to make some type of acquisition. I think we may have to consider talking to the Lakers. I know y'all don't want to hear it. I think we may have to consider speaking with the Lakers. I think we have to consider speaking with the Lakers. And y'all know who I want. You got to go get him. We need a point guard. Right? We got to go get him. I think you got to speak with the Lakers. You got to go get a fast point guard that can push tempo. I think you got to go get a fast point guard that can push tempo, right? And I've kind of been an under the radar fan of his for a long time. And I know he's played for 1,000 different teams already. And to me, it don't matter. He's got a lot of playoff experience and all that stuff. And listen, I already know. Yes, I know he can't shoot. I know he can't shoot, right? So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I think Dennis Schroeder will be fine coming off the bench for us. I think he'd be fine playing next to Jalen Brunson. Right? I think the addition of Dennis Schroeder only makes us incrementally better, but I think it keeps Jalen Brunson healthy. Anthony D is in the building. What's good, bro? I think you could get Dennis Schroeder for cheap. I think Schroeder is cheap, but I think you have lineup and matchup flexibility. Right? Yo, Rivera is in the building. What's good? I think we could get Schroeder for cheap, bring him off the bench, maybe even start him. And like Big Who says, we could trade Cam Reddish for Schroeder straight up. Cam gets what he wants. Schroeder gets what he wants. Cam gets what he wants. Schroeder gets what he wants. Building Block says Lakers are going to want IQ or a protected first round pick for Schroeder, and they can keep him. Then they can keep him. We're not giving. Man, okay. Bruh. What? What? I'm not giving them a fire truck for Schroeder, bro. I'm not giving them a fist pump. I'm not giving them a fur coat. I'm trying to think of some other F phrases like first round pick, but I'm not giving them none of that. I'm not giving them none of that, bro. For Dennis Schroeder, let him stay in LA and miss the playoffs then. Nah, bro, this ain't how this works. How this works is real market value. We'll give you something fair, and you give us a healthy player. Right? As long as Schroeder is healthy, because and a lot of times, when you trade for somebody, they get here and he was nursing. No. You know how a trade goes down and then you don't see him. You like, what's the name at? Well, he had just got his knee drained right before. No. I don't want no play. Oh, my dog's going crazy. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this short, man, because my dog's in here going crazy. Right? My dog's in here going crazy. I apologize for that. This was unexpected. We got lights, time off, and we just here, what I'm saying, rocking, and these jokers in here going crazy. Listen, man. All right, so I'm gonna be on. Let me see. Somebody invited me to rock with them. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so I'm gonna be on a Dallas Mavericks show at about 7:30. Right? Right. I'm gonna be on a Dallas Mavericks show probably around 7:30 p.m. And then I'm probably gonna be. We'll probably do the game I'll probably start the game late. I'll probably jump in maybe second half or something. Maybe maybe we'll rock on time. But I'm trying to spread the word about Blowing Tears and how dope the community is. And so I was asked to jump on. Usually I don't like to, because I like anytime I spend on the internet, man, I'd rather rock with y'all. It's the reason why you don't see me in a lot of the joints. But for this one though, I'm gonna go ahead and rock, and then I'll be with y'all tonight too. So I'll be on during the day, just rocking. I want to get some more participation from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get your ideas and stuff in the chat and all that stuff. But anyway, let me stop these dogs from fighting by the fireplace. I got a big 9-month-old pit bull puppy and a 10-year-old pug who likes to play and is energetic for some reason. Anyway, I will holler at y'all in a little while. I don't know what time exactly I'll be able to jump on. Maybe, hopefully, I can get on this afternoon. But make sure I put the description out. I put it in the community tab so everybody can be aware. And then that way we can get back together and rock. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later, y'all.